So today I will show you how to use this app. It's called IXL, and the first page when you open it up looks like this. You would press sign in like this, and then you would, if you are a child and you use this at school, and that's why you want to use it at home, you would type in your username that you use at school and your password, and you wouldn't have this line next to the username. You just have the username and the password. So, but mine is at LA1. So I put my username, no spaces in it, at LA1, and that's what I do if I wanted to use this, because I use it at school. And but if you're signing in for the first time and you don't use it at school, then just put anyone and you will hopefully go through. And if you don't, then you press forgot username or forgot password, and then just do it, and then you request that, and then you can log on. So I'm gonna go back and I will just do my normal one, but you are not allowed to see mine. So I am going to pause the video while I do my normal. Okay, this is me. I have, you see these medals down the side? That means I've got 100% on the ones that have the medals. So, I only do maths on IXL, but you would probably do maths and English, or just English, or maybe just maths like me. But if you did both, then it would, at the top where you see year 4 and all of the symbols are, there would, in the middle, would be an English and maths button. You could press either of them, and it would come up with these. So there are lots of different categories, like this one's numbers and comparing, place please. So if you particularly really didn't like division, then and you knew how to do it, but you wanted to understand it, then you could go to anyone in understand division, and if you still don't understand it, if you've already done one, you can do as many as it takes to understand. So if I go onto the one, advert. If I go to the one that I'm working on at the moment, this is what it looks like. But of course, if I go back, yours will be brand new if you've never used it before. So if I go on to C6, the one that's next up, I like to do them in order, but you don't have to. Then, this will be the bar, and you see all of the dots and the one star next to the bar. Well, you get the first dot coloured in when you go. You get the first dot turned into a medal. It just has a little picture of a medal. When you reach 70. The second, when you reach 80. The third, when you reach 90, which is called the challenge zone. And the challenge zone is very tricky because it has trickier questions and you only go one by one. But with this one, like if I worked this out, 4 plus 0 is 4, and plus 3, that's 7. Then 0, 5. And then if I pressed submit now, you see it goes straight to 20. Sometimes it does less, sometimes it does more, but it never goes straight to 1. But in the challenge zone, it does it one by one, which is very, very tricky. So, yes, and you see this here, that little grey sign with the scribble on it. This is if you don't have any pens or papers next to you and you want to work stuff out. You can choose colours and stuff. So I always like using the pen, but you don't have to. I'll go on green because that's just a nice colour. Or maybe pink. I'll just go on blue. And if I wanted to work out 3 times 2, which most people know, so then I could work it out and go, I have 2 dots, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot, 4 dot, 5 dot, 6 dot. And then I go, the answer's 6, and I type in 6. So that's really useful. And then you go on the rubber, so you can rub it all out. But you don't have to, just if you want to. Because once you've gone on to the next question, that all disappears. So you don't have to. Yeah. So and if you're halfway through one, it has that little symbol there, but sometimes it doesn't. If you're on an iPad, because I have a tablet, not an iPad. If you're on an iPad, in brackets it puts what number you're on, and I don't know if you have a phone, then it might do something different. But it will always put a little symbol there, I think, to tell you that you're halfway through it. So that is. Oh, yes. Once you've finished, sometimes, if you've done a very good skill, then you get an award. And then you just click on the button that says awards, but that will only be when it ends. If you want to see your awards, you click on the trophy button on that green bit. There. And these are all of my awards, and it tells me my medals, my questions answered, the time I've practiced, skills mastered, prizes revealed, everything that I want to know. And all of those questions, if I tap on one, it tells me what I need to do to get that one. And if instead of a question mark it's a little star, then you click on it, and that means you've got it. And when you want to log out, you press that little button of you there. It tells me my name, settings, about IXL, to contact IXL, and if you want to sign out. So once you've finished with everything, you sign out. And here it shows you some information, and that's pretty much all you need to know about IXL. Goodbye.